again, BookTube. I wanted to make another quick video today just showing you some books that I got in the mail, and apologies if my voice sounds a little different. Here in Ohio, it hasn't decided on whether it is still winter or if it is spring, so it was 70 degrees one day, very nice sunny weather, and then the next day it dropped down to 30 degrees, and so my allergies are really trying to kill me. So that's why. And just a couple books that I got in the mail. I wanted to show you these giant mammoths. Since March is March of the Mammoths, it seemed fitting. So let's just open them up. I've never done a book opening on video before, so this will be different. This first one is from Thrift Books. I have spent way too much money on there. That's where the majority of these books and my two other bookshelves, that's where the majority of my books are from, is Thrift Books. If you don't use that website, I think it's great. And I've saved so much money buying used from there instead of buying new. But let's open this up and see. Handy dandy scissors here. So this is Rebecca West. This is Black Lamb and Gray Falcon, a giant 1,1200 page book about, really it's a travel book about her traveling through Yugoslavia in the late 1930s, I think. This was an interesting publishing history with this. This was actually released not long after the Nazis invaded Yugoslavia, and so this is just about her traveling through that country as it was becoming very clear that war in Europe was imminent, and so and this is a Penguin classic too. I saw Steve Donahue, he had this on his channel talking about it during his Daily Penguin, and with most of the books that I have, I'm at the point now where I don't really choose the books that I get. He pretty much tells me what to get, and I stopped asking questions now, and so, but this is a Penguin classic. I waited a while to try to find this, and it's in pretty good condition, so get that. And I have a shelf, one of those little tree bookshelves just for Penguin Classic novels, and I don't know where this is going to go because that tree bookshelf is bursting at the seams. I could probably show it to you. I don't know. Let's see. So there's this giant door stopper of a book, and then I have to put it on this shelf. I don't know if you can see. So yeah, there's the top. And going down to the bottom, there is absolutely no room to put that. So I will have to figure that out. So that's the first book. And then this next book I got, I will say, is probably the most money I have ever spent on a book. Don't ask me how much I spent on it. It's still too painful. But it's a book that we've seen, or at least that I've shown on this, whatever this thing is, a channel before. And it's in this great big box. And even though I spent a bunch of money on it, I'm very, very happy to have gotten it. I've been looking for this particular edition forever, and now I finally have it. So I'm being too nice to the box, sorry. believe it, it's another white package. I really should have opened this up before I started this video, but we'll edit out all of these parts, as Brian Lee Durfee would say. Moment of truth. Maybe. Ah. Yes. So this is a hardcover, particular edition of one of those crusty old Russian books that I have been trying to find forever, this particular edition, and for whatever reason, if you look for it online, it is a stupid amount of money. I think it was only printed for about a year, this particular publisher and edition, and then it just went out of print, and then the publisher got bought out 2 or 3 times, and it is Quiet Flows the Dawn by Sholikov, the Danish writer, and this is the Carolyn Graff edition that's translated by Robert Daglish, and it's edited by Brian Murphy, and it has so many great notes in it, and it's got, just notice it has this like library plastic binding on it, in pretty pristine condition, which for what I paid for this, even though it was a lot, I got this for a steal, and I'm jumping up and down about this. Again, I have to figure out how I'm going to put this up there, because that's where my fancy hardcover books are. And I'm currently reading this right now for March of the Mammoths, and the edition that I've been reading from has been from a library, and this is what the naked hardcover looks like with the library stuff on it. And I'm not even 100 pages into the book yet. I'm sort of reading 2 books at the same time, and I can tell that I'm going to absolutely love it. And so I thought, well, I really need to get an edition of this book for my own to have, and I want one with the dust jacket, because I just think the dust jacket is cool, and so yeah, I got this. So I am filled with glee about this. So and I think whenever I start to talk about this book, do a video on it, I think I want to do it 4 parts. So this book, it's big giant 1,300 page book. I think this is longer than War and Peace, and so and it's separated into 4 parts. So I think I will do a video for each part. I think that would be better to sort of break down the whole story, because like nobody talks about this on no one talks about this on BookTube. So I guess I'll be one of the first people. Again, hopefully Brock from the Active Mind doesn't send the Imperial Guard after me, but I'm excited, and like I said, I'm not even 100 pages into it yet, and so much has happened. And but that's just what I wanted to do. That's just what I wanted to do today, to show you these 2 books that I got. This was significantly cheaper than this one, but I'm more excited about this, and so yeah. But that's it. That's all I wanted to do. I'll see you next time.